Abortion isn't something to be taken lightly. In the end, it is the termination of a pregnancy. The situation could be different for any woman, depending on their views about having a child. So, considering the women who believe this is best for them, here is why. According to the social and economic benefits of women's ability to determine whether and when to have children, published by the GutMatcherInstitute.org, includes concise reasons for abortion. Studies show that teen and young adult pregnancies can interfere with their current education. By interfering, meaning that taking care of a child is a 24/7 responsibility. So let's say the mother is still in high school or in college. When would the mother have time to dedicate themselves to their studies, let alone get enough sleep to show up to class? The unwanted pregnancy can also allow for stress to occur, considering the newly found expenses required to take care of their new child. Even more so, as a teen, it would be difficult for them to provide for their child. Considering teens are minors, that would mean they are most likely still living with their parent or guardian, and are therefore not providing for themselves, but are being provided for in most cases. Studies done by the National Abortion Federation prove there are also instances in which the pregnancy is forced by non-consensual sexual intercourse done by either a stranger or even someone close to them. An abortion is used as a result of all these situations. Quote, of teenage women who become pregnant, about 35% choose to have an abortion rather than bear a child, end quote. Therefore, there are two types of safe abortions that can apply to any of these particular instances. A pill that will terminate the pregnancy can be provided legally at age 17, and if they are younger than 18, they need parents' consent in order for the process to commence. Or an in-clinic abortion that empties the uterus of the unborn fetus. Depending on where you live, determines whether or not there is an age limit, in this case, regarding the in-clinic abortion. These processes have proven to be safe and effective. It is because of these reasons that an organization known as pro-choice was formed. PlannedParenthood.org states, people who identify as pro-choice believe that everyone has the basic human right to decide whether and when to have children. On the other hand of abortion, it can indeed have side effects. Based on conducted studies by foundationsoflife.org, side effects may occur when performing an abortion, such as cramping, vomiting, diarrhea, etc. Significant risks may occur as well, such as bleeding, infection, and damage to organs. Quote, serious complications occur in less than 1 out of 100 early abortions and in about 1 out of every 50 later abortions, end quote. With the added risks comes the cost for treatment for these side effects that may occur. Not only could it cause physical issues, but it can cause emotional and psychological issues as well. For some women, these negative emotions may be very strong and can appear within days or after many years. This psychological response is a form of post-traumatic stress disorder. Possible symptoms can include eating disorders, flashbacks of abortion, sexual dysfunction, etc. It is because of these possibilities that the organization known as pro-life came into fruition. Fox News states the term pro-life, short for right to life, was adopted in the U.S. after Supreme Court's 1973 decision, Roe v. Wade, legalized abortion. Before it was dubbed with the name, it started with mass Catholic movements around the anniversary of Roe v. Wade. They preached that the religion states that all human life must be protected absolutely from the moment of conception. If we take a look at our current candidates for the upcoming election, their political parties are taking part in citing for either pro-life or pro-choice. It is widely known that the Republicans agree with pro-life, whereas Democrats agree with pro-choice. If Trump were to be elected for office, his voters have held rallies about pro-life to get his attention. So, there may be some enforcement there in the future for more restrictions against abortion. If Biden were to be elected into office, his voters have been doing the same, so there could be lifts upon the abortion restrictions in the future as well.